we continued to run competitive times. We knew that if we could get back into the mix on the lead lap, that we'd have a good shot.
When Seb got in the car, on the restart, he immediately passed like, I think 2 or 3 cars, and I was like, okay, maybe we have something here. At least, maybe we can, pull a podium out of this.
58 seconds back to Seabass in the Mustang sampling number 5 car. That car was out of it. It was off the lead lap not so very long ago, and now sits in a podium position.
At least one of our competitors had a big issue that took them out of it, and suddenly we find ourselves in the lead and in control of the race, and everything was going well until I think 12, 13 minutes from the end, 6, 7 laps. All of a sudden the rear wing adjusters broke and the wing fell down.
It was 7% shift in aero balance, so it went from a pretty balanced car to something that was just unbelievably tail happy.
John DeGeese is reporting that Bourdais is saying on the radio there is something wrong with the car. There's no other details at this time, but that Mustang sampling Cadillac is a walking wounded vehicle right now.
Your heart sinks when that happens, because you're like, oh my gosh, we've been through so much and we've gotten all the way to the end here, and now we've got this problem. And I mean, Sebastian drove his heart out and hung on to it, and he did a hell of a job.
Bourdais, a new lease of life on this 348th lap, so we will have a new lap distance record.
I honestly don't know how he did it. I mean, there were like 2, 3 incidents where he should have crashed, and he didn't.
Sebastian Bourdais, what a drive. I mean, it was just incredible what he did.
Then you just count down the minutes. You like count down the laps and count down the minutes, and you just want to have this over with.
When did I think we would win? I think probably when Sebastian came out of turn 17 on the last lap. That's probably when I started, wow, we really are going to win this race.
It will be a win for the Mustang sampling JDC Miller Motorsport Cadillac TPI, coming back from 2 laps down. Mustang sampling win for Cadillac.
Everyone just kind of went crazy.
When he crossed the finish line, we were jumping and screaming on top of the trailer and trying not to fall off, and it was pretty awesome.
And it was just such a relief when we finally brought it home and we finally got this. I mean, it was joy on one hand, but I think the relief was bigger than the joy, to be honest.
You're trying to do everything you can not to cry, just trying to grab a hold of anyone you can see that's on your team and giving them a hug or a high five.
It was sort of like a Rocky movie where for 11 rounds you get beat up, and the 12th round you come back and miraculously win when it didn't seem possible several hours earlier.
A win like that is why you keep, one of the reasons you keep racing, because it is the payoff for all the hard work, all the dedication.
To be a part of it is an incredible adventure and privilege at my place in life, and then to have the success that we had at Sebring is, validation of all of that.
And that was one of the things as I was walking out of the track that night with my daughter, Sophie, I said to her, I said, when we come back here next year, our name's going to be on the wall, and that's pretty cool.